Alexis, I'm going to start things off with you because I realize alt is not really NFT. You guys are talking about real trading cards, but I also know you understand all of these digital movements, things that are happening fast. So let's talk a little bit about what you're seeing in NFTs. Do you think this movement's for real?
Yeah, I mean, I think, look, NFTs are just underlying technology, and there is a lot of noise for sure, but there are some real indicators that, like, this is a manifestation of, frankly, changing markets and changing investor bases and folks who are looking for ways to put capital into alternative assets, things that, historically would have been really hard to move around, like art, and pretty illiquid, are becoming more and more liquid thanks to technology. And NFTs are on one side of it, where instead of the canvas, it's code, being able to sort of specify a limited quantity of the piece. And things like trading cards on the other end, where by creating technology like alt to make it as easy to buy and sell trading cards as it is to buy and sell stocks, we're bringing the same kind of real-time liquidity to an asset class that historically hasn't been available to nearly as many people and nearly as easily.
So, Lior, let's talk about how you got into this, what alt is and why you started it.
Yeah, alt is an investment platform that allows people to trade cards as easy as stocks. And I've been investing in weird things and alternative assets since 2016. And I got into it because it meant a lot to me. I loved investing in players and relating to them. And there was just a ton of friction throughout the years, whether it was fraud or high fees. And so I really felt that there needed to be a new type of infrastructure. And so what you're seeing in a lot of these marketplaces is that there is a change of guard in the underlying infrastructure.
What you guys do is authenticate and store some of these cards so that people can say they understand exactly how much their cards are worth, and then they can trade them with the knowledge that it's already been vetted, right?
Yeah, so everything on our exchange, we do pre-authenticated by third-party rating agencies, and everything is already in custody. And so we're removing the friction that already exists to trade these cards back and forth. And so when you're on our platform, all you have to do is basically look around, figure out what you like, buy it, and it'll instantaneously transfer the ownership into your own vault.
Alexis, this is the biggest investment I think you've made with 776 to date. Is that right?
Yeah, it's actually my biggest personal investment, that I've led actually ever. That's right.
So why? What attracted you? What made you think this is it?
Candidly, I have been collecting, I think, what is now the world's largest Serena Williams card collection over the last year and a half. And at first, I was gifting these things to her, and initially she was like, "Could you just get me, maybe some jewelry?" And over the last year and a half, as she's seen the sort of efficiency in the market take hold and the values go up, I think she's been pretty happy with my gifting. I realized, I was lucky enough in 2012 to be an early investor in Coinbase at a time when it was really hard to buy and sell Bitcoin. And it was, the best investors were still tracking everything in a spreadsheet. And here I was now a year or so ago where it was still really hard to transact and buy and sell these assets. And the best investors, and myself as well, was tracking it in a spreadsheet. And so the pattern matching here was really straightforward. And seeing, having had the opportunity to work with Lior now for almost a decade, it was pretty easy to get to high conviction and want to be a part of this.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.